Breaking news. Donald Trump has finally remembered Finland government. Yes, of what they did to Simon Ekpa. It is obvious now that you say Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is this. You went ahead, you collude, you chase Simon Ekpa. Has the insecurity in Nigeria have stopped? The answer is no. What makes the charges of Simon Ekpa so fast? They fast forward it. Everything. Nobody can testify. As it is now, Finland government have questions to answer. Finally, what leaders are dragging the Finland government about the prosecution of Simon Ekpa? Look at it today. Simon Ekpa is not in. When I was saying it, that this Simon Ekpa issue, people are the one causing this thing. Taking Simon Ekpa out today is not the solution. It's not the problem of Nigerian security. Just like the same thing they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu. As if they prosecute Nnamdi Kanu today, if Nnamdi Kanu went to prison today, automatically there will be peace will be restored to Nigeria. They are not even the problem. This set of people, whether either Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu, they are not the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria are the Fulani bandits, the Boko Haram, who have took it upon themselves to level Nigerians. Yes. Today is your first time of watching this video. Subscribe to this channel, on your notification, and share this video. The Southeast governor who says Simon Ekpa is the problem of Southeast. Since Simon Ekpa have sentenced now, the peace have been restored to Southeast. Rather, they are the one playing politics. We are seeing the election of Anambra is coming, it's close. We are hearing everywhere gunshot, back, boom, every day. Is this still Simon Ekpa that is doing all these things? Finland government brought themselves so low, whether in the exchange of bribe or whatever, is their own cup of tea, but they will surely explain to the world. Yes. I wish Finland government, even if they petition him about Simon Ekpa, take his time. What is causing problem? Why is Simon Ekpa doing this? Call Simon Ekpa investigating. No, he didn't do that. It looks like somebody who they have a bribe, who have collected something in exchange. Swing it to action, everything. Simon Ekpa is in prison. It is obviously the Finland government accomplished it. I've told you people before that the governors of Southeast should be held responsible for this insecurity in the Southeast. Abacha once said that any insecurity that's more than 24 hours, the government is involved. The gentle Yahoo boy that we have not even hear from him again now about Nigerian soldiers, his outcome. Didn't he say it? That I have a contract with governors? But in all of this, everything they were pushing in Simon Ekpa is the one who is do this, is do this. Amnesty International said many victims, many deaths in the Southeast are being caused by Nigerian army. We are waiting for Nigerian army today to call to clarify or sue Amnesty International to court. Thank God that the new command is in time, which I pray for him to succeed. It's not even by prayer. He should swing it to action and do the needful. Because CDS Musa. Then, from moving from one media house to another, from one church to another, thinking it's the solutions of Nigerian security. They are being deceived. They're thinking that it's prayer. Maybe probably is the one that was advising Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They should organize prayer. Both the Muslim and Christians should be praying for insecurity to stop. How can't you see the level these people have to turn to? Go and meet them. How much they have embezzled, how much they have made because of this insecurity in Nigeria. They have made a lot of money. Yes. After the time without Simon Ekpa, those of you who are saying, Simon Ekpa, should be 6 years the Finland government gave to Simon Ekpa. Give or take, Simon Ekpa is going to come out before next election because it's 3 years. That 6 years is 1 day, is 2 days in prison. So he spent 3 years, he come back. Is it not better than what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu? Since 2010, that Nnamdi Kanu have been in this case. If they sentenced Nnamdi Kanu for 20 years in prison, Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to have come out by now. But the worst thing they did, they say, They say the dog where how they take the dog where go one point, you go first make her run mad. Now be the problem of this Nnamdi Kanu. I wish they even do their rule this in jail him in time on time. Would have been better. Oh, say he commit treason. Yes. But now that they went to Kenya and kidnapped him in Kenya, the whole world is watching on this case. And that's why I say Bola Ahmed Tinubu will have do the needful and exonerate himself from this case, because we are not the one that kidnapped him from Kenya. Whether anybody agree or not, he was being kidnapped from Kenya to Nigeria. Nobody can shy away from it. Up to today, we don't know the private jet that went to took him from Kenya and bring him. It's still unknown to Nigerians. Kenya government have given judgment over this case that he should be awarded. Supreme Court also, that he did not jump bail. Nigeria soldier invaded his home town and declared Operation Python dance. That make the man to run for his dear life. And they still went ahead to go and kidnap him in Kenya, brought him to Nigeria. But we have terrorists, Boko Harams, Fulani bandits, who are in Nigeria here. They were known. They are doing wedding, they are doing these things. Government cannot arrest them. We have somebody like Sheikh Gumi who will telling the government, warning Donald Trump now that if you think you can come and bomb the terrorists, they will kill more people. And nothing will happen. And yet we have DSS that's supposed to invite these people for questioning. I've said it that the reason why if you sit on your comfort zone and you believe there's hope for Nigeria, you are deceiving yourself. You know, when we come out to talk like this, they say we are not patriotic enough. We are not, how are we going to be patriotic? To see truth and call it what? No. All they do now, the DSS is people on social media, they go after. Yes. But the bandits, they know where they are. They are sponsored, they know where they are. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody.
Nnamdi Kanu arrived court with foreign lawyers as courts shut down totally. I have said it time without number that the best thing Nigeria government can do in the case of Nnamdi Kanu is to allow this man to go. There's no two way about it. Yes, of course. I am not a lawyer. I'm not saying Nnamdi Kanu commit treason or he didn't commit treason. The act of Buhari government to kidnap him from Kenya and bring him back to Nigeria is unlawful. And such, with that alone, Kanu should be let go. We have so many issues to talk about. Today, people can no longer move from one place to another because of the Fulani bandits. Fulani terrorists. Those that are into kidnapping, they are terrorists. There's nothing like bandits. They are using the name of bandit to confuse people. When you go to Southeast, when you hear killing, they say, IPOP have killed people. And that's why Buhari government decided to go to use court by all available means to describe IPOP as a terrorist. But I wish, when he described IPOP as a terrorist, people before Buhari came in, they were merely going outside to demonstrate about freedom of their right that they're being marginalized in Nigeria. He came in, he declared them a terrorist. But the Fulani bandit under his government, it is on record that under this Buhari government, APC government, that this Fulani bandit kidnapping people started. But he never do something about it. They never alter. They never find a way to prescribe the nails. They did not do that. They never do it. Right? Boko Haram, that he meant that many people thought that Buhari came in, we put an end to Boko Haram. Boko Haram become more stronger under Buhari government. He never do anything. He never prescribed him as a terrorist. But he was so quick and so fast to prescribe IPOP as a terrorist organization. And that's why sometimes some leaders from the Southeast, I call them the Fulefu, who, because of what they want to be today, they want to become senator or become governor, they are seeing the truth, they are shying away from it. I've said it time without number. If somebody like Rocha Sokorocha knew that this is how everything is going to be, he wouldn't have taken some route he took. Maybe probably by now he's regretting it. Nobody knows that Rocha Sokorocha is existing today. Even the existing governors now, senators now, who have the opportunity to put their region first, they are doing all available means to bring their region down because of their their personal interest. They will definitely also regret it. If Rocha Sokorocha have the opportunity to revise the clock backward now, I believe that he will put some sentences in order. He did everything to make sure Buhari believe in him that is far better to replace him. It's under Rocha Sokorocha in Imo State, we are now hearing people are now converted to Muslim. It is under Rocha Sokorocha in Imo State You now see mosques in the government house. Fulani men are coming in drones to Imo State, thinking that for the Fulanis, for the Buhari government to know that it's far better to replace it. But once there's nothing you do to your enemy that your enemy will see you a better person. If you like, cut your head and give it to your enemy will still look for your downfall. As far as Igbo is concerned, Igbos are enemy of Nigeria. That's what many of them are thinking. Acting, not only thinking. And that's why Omoworecho challenges that there is an agreement between the Yorubas and the Hausas, Fulanis, that Igbo man will not go into the corridors of power in Nigeria. Come to think of it, if you think that Omoworecho just make a mere statement, don't you think this word is enough for the government to hold Omoworecho ransom? That Omoworecho is expatiating on what does not have evidence of act. Come to think of it, since after the Biafra war, where Yakubu, what is his name? Gowon said, no victor, no vanquish. That Ojukwu should come, let them form one Nigeria, no victor, no vanquish. Since 1999, that democracy came into power. Has any Igbo man become the president of Nigeria or vice president of Nigeria? Where we have seen the Fulani and the Hausa have exchanged it almost twice. Yorubas also have their own share, both vice and president. Yet they are not allowing to go to the corridors of power. And you see some Efulefu, some Igbos. When I listen to some Igbos, the way they speak, I begin to say, no wonder. Maybe probably during the Biafra war, most of these Fulani soldiers that went there, they impregnated some women. And that's why they give birth to them. You might be hearing somebody, they call somebody Chukudi, somebody Okafo, somebody, the very Igbo name does not make him an Igbo. But the blood that is running through them are not Igbo. And that's why you can see most of these things, most of them does. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu, why can't you drop this agitation? Your own is too much. You do this. The marginalization that's been given to your tribe. We have 3 ethnic groups in Nigeria. We have the Igbo, Yoruba, and the Hausa. How come only the Igbo have 5 states in Nigeria? And other states are having 6, other regions are having 6, 7. They are being shortchanged in all different angles. These are the set of people that after the Biafra war, all their money was being seized. At the end of the day, all 20 pounds you give to them, most of them, they still find a way of climbing to be in the top of the economy today. Still yet, this envy, this not allowing go, what has happened for the past, is still dwelling in us. If you don't want to forgive, if you don't want to, why can't you let them go? I've said it time without number, we are 36 states according to them. 5 have been marginalized, 5 states have been carved out of the Igbos. If 5 minus 36, does it stop the remaining people not to live as once? Why are they holding them not to go? For crying out loud. You don't want to make me your friend. You are depriving me to not to make friends with others. This is the situations the Igbos are facing in Nigeria. Come to think of it, this thing that is happening to Nnamdi Kanu. If we are to be a Fulani man or Yoruba man, do you think he will be under the custody of Nigeria detention up to this very moment, changing judges for him? The answer is no. Absolutely no. The only thing is because he's an Igbo man. That's why. Nnamdi Kanu is the only man that is shouting for division in Nigeria. Excuse me. In one way or the other, many people have called for agitation of what Nnamdi Kanu have said now. It could be in a different form, in different format. People who are jackpotting from the country today, many of them, they are tired, they are frustrated. All they are thinking is division of Nigeria. But they might not have the courage to come out the way Nnamdi Kanu is doing it. But they jackpot out of the country. They jackpot. A time came even the president of Nigeria get fed up of the Nigeria. At that time of his life, he got tired. Which are the situation so many Nigerians are now. We are getting tired. We are getting fed up. Because if you ask many Nigerians today, why are we Nigeria? What makes you happy to be in Nigeria? We might not see a substandard reason to come Nigeria. There's nothing we are benefiting from these people. These same set of people now are running Donald Trump is looking for the natural resources of Nigeria to come and loot it. The one we have before, what is the evidence? What has the masses benefited from it? The answer is nothing. We have the natural resources. You remove subsidy that was helping the masses before, both in education, in oil sector, in everything. Subsidy have been removed. Nothing to compensate the masses. Even to give us security that you can travel from one place to another, there's no security. barely from Lagos to Abuja that will spend, if it is true car, you spend less than 100,000 naira. Because of the insecurity in Nigeria now, you have to look for 500 or 600,000 to book a flight to Abuja. Many businesses have been pending because you cannot afford to go through the road to go and transact business in Abuja if you don't have money for flight. Then how many business will bring the profit of flight from here to Abuja compared to if it will be by road? So you can say the government are collecting so much from the people and are not giving anything to the people. Are you talking about electricity? Many Nigerians pay through their nose through electricity today. I'm talking about the country that is blessed with many natural resources. We have oil. Go and take countries that are not even up to our standard in terms of natural resources. Go and see what their citizens are enjoying. But here, all those old takers have took it upon themselves to take all the natural resources, build life for them, build life for their family, on their own born family, where people are dying of starvation, people are dying of hunger. What kind of wicked people are we? Can we now say that it is too early for we to get our independence? Look at South Africa. It's an African country. Look at this. Look at the distance. Look at the country we have our independence almost the same time. Country like Malaysia, country like Singapore. Look at how they have left us behind. In this model where we are still struggling with electricity, you are making the citizen to pay through their nose for those who have opportunity to have. And that's how you can see now the rascal this thing now. If you are not on band A, you hardly see light. Or band B, you hardly see light. They give it to the people that are paying more. Which life is not supposed to be. It's all about the big. It's about the people at the top, the big men. They are not considering the poor people that the government is supposed to pay more attention to. They are not. It's still ridiculous when you tell people should believe in one Nigeria. Stop bringing patriotism. Are these people being patriotic enough? Please share this video if you want to continue watching. Subscribe to this channel.
Victory ahead of Nnamdi Kanu court, 4th of November 2025 tomorrow. As we speak, we are hearing reportedly that Omotosho is receiving different calls. Yes, of course. You know, at this junction we are right now, that it is now glaring, obvious, that they are playing tactics to delay Nnamdi Kanu in this court case. I've said it earlier, and I thank God that today Nnamdi Kanu is like he listened to my video. I've said it time without number. The lawyers who told Nnamdi Kanu to go and start the trial of to go and start a trial afresh was a very big error from their side. I might not be a lawyer, but I have the capacity. I have the spirit in me that make me to see what will happen in future. Nnamdi Kanu is too intelligent for anybody to mess up. He will have turned on his ground. Yes, there's nothing like court trial. He has no case to answer. Full stop. Now he has come back to it. You can see all these lawyers, most of them, they are there to eat the money. They convinced him. They told him, oh, Omotosho is genuine. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is genuine for this case. They acted like chameleon. They deceived them. And they lure Nnamdi Kanu into it, which is a trap that has been set for him. But I thank God that he realized right now that he has no case to answer. And that's the final full stop. Yes, of course, you say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu commit treason. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not arguing that. I'm not saying commit treason or not treason. The fact remains that Buhari kidnapped him from Kenya and brought him to Nigeria. Case closed. It's case closed. It's against Nigeria constitution that you go and kidnap somebody from another land, another country, and bring him to your country to come and try. Who does that? These are the reasons why we became mockery to the world. Today, people are shouting, oh, Donald Trump is disgracing Nigeria. What type of disgrace have we not had? No, ask yourself. The disgrace our leaders have given to us, is it not enough? Now you open your mouth to that people, outsiders are giving you disgrace. No, let's just reason it. We have the natural resources God has given to us, but yet our leaders are making mockery to us. We have no access to good hospitals. We have no access to good education. We have no access to good road infrastructure. Nobody is talking about food, a balanced diet in Nigeria anymore. Wherever you see, you eat. Gone are those days when you see people are drinking Gary, you say, oh, this Gary is for poor people. You see people are mocking you. Oh, Donald Trump is just chasing cloud. Donald Trump want to come and take the natural resources that is meant for us. That is how they do in Libya. Excuse me. Even with the natural resources God given to us, no any other country apart from British who are making us indirectly, what have we benefit as a Nigerian? If you watch this video, you are coming for me, you are criticizing me. As a Nigerian, maybe you are a politician, you are finding your way to cut out of the national cake. A businessman or whoever you are, what have you benefit as a Nigerian?
The truth is finally out. Now that the Finnish government has declared the CDS of Nigeria, Musa, a terrorist now, what is the next phase of the lie? What lies can the government tell Nigerians? Now that Simon Ekpa is no longer in the picture, because it has always been pictured that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insurgency in Southeast, and now that insurgency has stopped in Southeast, and now that the Finnish government has vindicated Simon Ekpa, that those sponsoring insecurity and terrorists in the country are those some persons in the military. Now, where would CDS Musa bury his shame? Because a group of people are saying we want to exit the country. Because the Igbos are saying they are tired of the contraption called One Nigeria. That this One Nigeria, it will not work. And then it has not been working. It has been a country full of lies, propaganda, and shame. That has always been how it is from. So I am not surprised that the Finnish government has now come out to say CDS Musa is a terrorist for all the atrocities he has been, for all the atrocities he has committed in disguise of pretending to keep one Nigeria. And that one Nigeria has caused a whole lot of catastrophe in the country. Just some days ago, a notorious bandit that was declared wanted was seen in Katsina State with top government officials going for peace talk. Between Simon Ekpa and that terrorist, who is more deadly? But here we are today. Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. Kanu is still in detention because of the Igbophobia, of the hate. If Simon Ekpa happens to be from the Fulani extraction, Simon Ekpa would not be a terrorist. I can beat my chest because we've seen Fulani militias that have been given amnesty. We've seen Fulani militias that have been integrated into the society. Now that Finland are admitting to the ICC, Nigeria should immediately hand over CDS Musa for questioning, because the French government have done their own findings too, and they've seen that something is pushing under the ground, that this man has a connection with these Fulanis, has a connection with these bandits, has a connection with these terrorists. So if they are sincere, they should hand over CDS Musa to ICC for questioning. Because now that the French government has done their own conclusion, I've seen that CDS Musa himself is not innocent in this. Nigeria cannot pretend as if they are not aware that CDS Musa has been declared wanted by ICC